In this tutorial, you will learn how to build a simple responsive page and demonstrate how Qodly enables the creation of screens adaptable to all screen types. Let's have a quick look at it. Here is the website that the graphic designer provided to us with a header, a nice body, and the footer. Now, let's see how to build this using Qodly. First, let's import all the assets we need to build the page into the visuals folder. Once the assets are imported, you can hover over them to see a preview of the visuals we just brought in. We now are ready to start building the page. Let's start by creating a new web form that we will name responsive. Let's begin simple. As all our fonts are in white, select white as the text color for the entire web form. Then, put the web form padding to 0. To enable you to view all options in the Properties panel, simply switch to Advanced mode. To cover the entire width, set the web form width to 100%. Let's drop a first style box onto the canvas. I strongly recommend that you open the outline to visualize the order of our views in the canvas. Then, name the style box header container. Set the width to 100% for the style box to cover the entire width. Then, set min width to 390 pixels to cater to smaller screens. And put margins to 0. Next, define a vertical display flex for better control over how items are arranged vertically. Set center justification and center alignment. Add the background image in the background image field. Then, set the size to cover and repeat to no repeat. Now, let's build the top part of the header. For this, place another style box within header container and name it Logo and Profile. Set all margins to 0 and use a horizontal display flex. We justify space between and align center. Enable wrap, which define how elements behave on a line or columns if they exceed their container. Now, let's display the logo. Add an image component within Logo and Profile. Set the width to 150 pixels and the height to 40 pixels. Then, simply drag and drop the logo picture into the image component. Now, let's display information about the connected profile. Place a style box within Logo and Profile and name it Profile. Set this style box width to fit content. Add an image component within Profile to display the profile picture. Set the width to 40 pixels and the height to 40 pixels. Then, apply margins of 6 pixels all around. Also, apply a global border radius of 50% to achieve a circular shape. Then, simply drag and drop the profile picture into the image component. Insert a text component inside Profile to show the name of the connected person to the left of the image. And type the username. Set the font size to 18 pixels. Select the Profile style box and apply a horizontal display flex. Select the text and apply margins of 6 pixels all around. Select the Profile style box and apply Align Center and Justify Center. Then, duplicate the text component and type Hey. Next, place a style box within header container and name it Discover. Set all margins to 0. And apply a horizontal display flex. We justify space around and align center. Enable wrapping to adapt content based on screen width. Then, add another style box within Discover. And name it Get Start. Set the width to 450 pixel, the minimum width to 390 pixel, and apply a vertical display with a gap of 40 pixel. Add a text component within Get Start and type Internal Knowledge Exchange. Set the font size to 40 pixel and make the text bold. Additionally, add a button component within Get Started. Set the width to 200 pixel and height to 40 pixel. Then type Let's get started. Set the font size to 16 pixel and the border radius to 0 pixel. Let's add an image component to the Discover style box. Set the width to 450 pixel, set the minimum width to 390 pixel, and drop the Qodly PNG into the image component. Set the profile style box margin to 0 pixel. And finally, set the padding of the logo and profile style box to 0 pixel. Let's save it and try it. Let's check the mobile version now. The mobile rendering appears to be correct. Let's go back to Qodly. Adjust the webform height to provide more space to work. Let's proceed and add a style box within the webform. Name it Items Container. Set the background color. Set the width to 100% for full screen and set the min width to 390 pixel. Set all margins to 0. Set padding top and bottom to 30 pixel. Apply a horizontal display flex. Justify and align center. Also, activate the wrap. Add another style box within Items Container and name it Item 1. Set the width to 290 pixel, the height to 108 pixel, and set margins to 0. Apply a horizontal display flex with center alignment. Then, add another style box within Item 1 and name it Picto Container. Set the width to 60 pixel and the height to 60 pixel. Set padding to 0. Apply a horizontal display flex. Justify center and align center. Set a border radius of 50% to make the shape round. Set the background color. Inside Picto Container, add an image component. set the width to 30 pixels. Then, drag and drop the icon in the image component. Next, add the text component within item 1. And type Software Development. Set item 1 padding to 0 pixel. Let's duplicate this element and put the correct content in each item. Let's save and try it. Let's check the mobile version now. Everything appears to be fine on the mobile side with the elements correctly positioned. Let's go back to Qodly. Now, place a style box within the web form and name it Body. Set the background color. Set the width to 100% for full width and set the min width to 390 pixels for mobile adaptation. Set margins to 0 pixel. Set padding top and padding bottom to 80 pixel. And apply a vertical display flex with justification set to center and alignment set to center. Then add another style box within body and name it Explore Container. Set all margins to 0 and apply a horizontal display flex with justification set to space between and alignment set to center. Set the width to 100% and the max width to 1432 pixels. Inside Explore Container, add another style box and name it Explore Text Container. Set the width to fit content. And now let's add a text component in Explore Text Container. Type Explore our company library in the text component. And set the font size to 20 pixels. Then, just duplicate this text component and set the font size to 16 pixels. And enter the appropriate content into the text component. Now, drop a button component in Explore Container. Type Show All. Set the width to 150 pixels and the height to 40 pixels. Set the border radius to 25 pixels. Let's add a border to this button, a 1 pixel border with a color. And finally, change the background color. Now, add another style box within body and name it Cards Container. Set the width to 100% for full width and min width to 300 pixels for mobile adaptation. Set all margins to 0. And apply a horizontal display flex with center justification and center alignment. Don't forget to activate the wrap. Then add another style box within Cards Container and name it Card 1. Set the background color. Then set the width to 346 pixels and the height to 410 pixels. Then apply a 6 pixel padding. Set up a vertical display flex with justify flex start. Inside card 1, add an image component. Set the width to 310 pixels and keep the height to auto. Finally, drop the picked block 1 asset into the image component. Add a new text component inside card 1. Enter the appropriate description text and put a 16 pixel font size. Then add another style box within card 1 and apply a horizontal display flex. Add a first text component in this style box and type Giovanni Capello. Set the width to fit contents. Duplicate this text component and set the font color. Select the second text component and type beginner. Now, let's make some little adjustments. Select the text container and put a fit width. Set padding to 0. Put a 0 pixel left margin to keep it aligned left to the description. Select the description text component and put the margin bottom to 0 pixel. Select again the text container and put margin top and bottom to 0 pixel. Finally, add the last text component within card 1. Type 1 hour 30 minutes. Set the font color. This card is now ready to be duplicated. Let's put different content to make it more real. Let's put the web form height to 4000 pixels to have more space at the bottom. Now, let's move to the last part. Add the last style box within the web form and name it footer. Set the footer background color. Set the width to 100% and the mean width to 390 pixels. Then set the margin to 0 pixel. Set the padding top and bottom to 20 pixels. Copy the logo that we have already used in the header. And paste it in the footer. Finally, select the web form and set the height to 100%. Let's see the entire page now. Save it and click Preview to see the final version. This page looks nice and remains faithful to what the designer provided on Figma. Let's check the mobile version now. The page is perfectly adapted for mobile. The different items are positioned correctly thanks to the wrap feature. This tutorial is now complete. Thank you for following along and stay tuned for more Qodly tutorials.